Hello, dear students, and welcome to Mathematics session. Today, we are going to study about simple interest. Children, in simple interest, there are few terms which we need to study. The first term used in simple interest is principal. Money which we deposit in the bank or borrow from the bank as a loan is called the principal and it is denoted by capital P. Many a times you have seen that your parents are visiting the banks and depositing the money. So the sum which they are depositing is the principal amount. Second comes the interest. The amount which is added in principal for depositing, borrowing money is called interest and it is denoted by capital I. When the principal is deposited, later when we take it out, we get some extra money and that extra money is the interest. Next, we will talk about the rate. Now, what is rate? Amount paid on the principal for 100 rupees deposited or borrowed every year, it is denoted by rate percent or R percent, the amount which we pay on the principal. That is according to the rate of interest and that rate is denoted by capital R. Remember, rate is always in the form of the percentage. So, here we studied about three things: principal, interest, and rate. Moving forward, we will talk about the amount. The final value of money we receive or pay after adding interest to the principal. Suppose your father deposited money in the bank for some time and then when he went to take that out, he will get some interest on it. So the amount which he deposited earlier plus the amount which he get as interest together forms the amount. The formula of amount is principal plus interest or amount is equals to capital P plus capital I, which are the short form of principal and interest. Moving forward, we will talk about time. The period for which bank deposits or lends money to borrower is known as time and it is denoted by capital T. For how much time the money is deposited or borrowed is given by capital T. Now, let us talk about the definition of simple interest. When the interest calculated every year only on the principal at a certain rate for some time, it is called simple interest. The formula to find out the simple interest is denoted by the abbreviations as SI is equals to P into R into T upon 100, where SI is simple interest, P is principal, R is rate and T is time upon 100. To find out the simple interest, we can easily find by substituting the values in this formula. For this, you should know the principal, the rate and the time for which the amount is invested or borrowed. There are few other formulas also which you need to understand. If simple interest rate and time is given, you can calculate the principal by principal is equals to SI into 100 upon R into T. When you want to find out the rate, the formula becomes SI into 100 upon P into T. And when you want to calculate the time, it becomes SI into 100 upon P into R. All these formulas are used to calculate the values of principal, rate and time. So if out of the 4 values, any 3 values are given, you can calculate the 4th value very easily. So you should remember these 4 formulas by heart. Moving forward, now we will talk about example. My first example is find amount for the principal rupees 860 and interest 75. That means the principal and the interest both are given to us and we need to find out the amount. As I told you earlier, amount is the value which a person gets after the particular time period, which includes the principal, the amount he invested or borrowed, along with the interest applicable on it. The sum of those two gives the amount. So here principal is given as 860 and interest is given as 75. So when we added both, we get 935 rupees as the amount. You can substitute the values and even find out principal if the other two values are given and interest if amount and principal are given. My second example is find simple interest if principal is 58,000, rate is 6% and time is 3 years. Now as we studied the formula, SI is equals to P into R into T upon 100. So we will substitute the value over here, 5800 into 6 into 3 upon 100. Children, either you can multiply or you can cancel. When we find the final calculation, we get it as 1044, which is my simple interest. The calculations you can do by cancelling the value in the numerator and denominator. So whenever the question comes in which they are asking the simple interest, simply substitute the values of principal, rate and time. Do the calculations, you will get your answer. Now let us talk about another question. Here the question is, a person deposits rupees 24,000 in a firm for 2 years at the rate of 20% per annum. Find the simple interest and money he will get back after 2 years. Here they have given us the deposit amount, which is my principal. They have given us 2 years, which is my time. They have given us rate as 20%. Now we need to calculate the simple interest, which is SI, and the money he will get after 2 years. That means the final amount. Amount you can get after calculating the simple interest. So I've given one hint also over here, where first find simple interest and then add to principal to get the final amount. So here you are going to use the formula of simple interest, which is P into R into T upon 100. Children, whatever interest you will get after doing the calculations, you will find out the amount using that by adding P plus I. I want you people to solve this question on your own and find out the answer. We'll discuss in the live class that what answer you are getting. Just simply put it in the formula of simple interest and then in the formula of amount to calculate the value. We'll further talk about various examples based on this type of questions. Till then, I wish God bless you and take care of yourselves. Thank you.